What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at you with my November hits and misses. Before we get started, I want to apologize in advance. Our neighbors below are moving out, so if you hear a lot of noise, that's what it is, unfortunately. I'm so ready to live in a house. I'm so over the apartment, like townhouse life. But this month, I have to say, was like the month of favorites for me. I only have one miss, which we'll start with first. But I have 6 hits this month. For some reason, I don't know what was going on, but the stars just aligned and I had so many favorite products. So I'm really excited to get started and share those with you. So if you're interested in seeing my favorites and one not so favorite for the month of November, then just keep watching. So my first miss for the month, I'm actually really angry at myself that I went out and did this. It's this Blonde Ale Dry Bar Brightening Conditioner and Shampoo. So Ulta was having like a sale on their like 1 liter things, like you get a discount or whatever. So I've heard so many good things about these, so I decided to test them out, and I really, really, really regret getting these 2 huge full-size things. Like I said, this is the Dry Bar Blonde Ale Shampoo. This dried my hair out so freaking much. Like, it was like straw. And it honestly didn't even tone my hair that much. So for those of you who don't know, it is a purple shampoo and conditioner. And it basically has toner inside of it that's supposed to get rid of brassiness from washing your hair. If you're not naturally blonde, hard water can tend to turn your hair orange or kind of brassy. So you're supposed to use purple shampoo and conditioner to kind of mitigate that problem. The blue counteracts and therefore leaves you like with this like nice icy blonde, which I always go for personally. But like I said, this dried out my hair so much. This combined with the really, really hard water we have here, unfortunately just left my hair so stringy and straw-like. It was a disaster. I was really, really upset that I purchased these and I didn't return them because I'm stupid. They smell kind of weird. They smell like hair dye. They don't really smell that great. I do prefer like the Milkshake Blonde shampoo. That's my absolute favorite. I definitely want to do a hair care routine, so let me know down below if you want to see that video. But this was just like a serious miss for me. These are literally both still completely full. I maybe used these like 3 or 4 times. And it was not a good situation for me. I do not recommend that if you're looking for a purple shampoo. There's so many different alternatives, and this was really expensive. So definitely not worth it in my opinion. All right, so we are going to start with the not makeup favorites, I think. First things first. I want to talk about this Lanolin Rose Hand Cream. You guys have probably seen for a while now. I love the Lano Lips. I don't even know where it is right now. The lip balm. I have 2 of them. I have like the Perfect Nude and then just the regular like chapstick. They come in like the exact same tube. They're just smaller. It's such a good lip balm. So I decided to test out the hand cream because in the winter my skin gets so freaking dry, and I hate dry, like cracked hands. It's so uncomfortable to me, especially after like washing dishes and all that kind of stuff. So I got mine in the shade, the scent Rose. And I don't really love rose scented things. It's a little bit too perfumey for me. But this one's like the perfect amount of like floral. I think it's really, really a beautiful scent. And the quality of this hand cream is so, so good. It's really thick, but it does soak in really, really quickly. It will kind of leave a little bit of a film on your hands until it soaks in, but it's only for a few minutes. I really, really love this. So it's lanolin, which is actually from sheep, and then it's the rose oil combined. That just makes this like such a dream. I have the smaller one, the lemon flavored one in my travel bag. I don't leave the state without it. Like, I don't go anywhere without it. It's so, so good. This is actually made in Australia, and it's cruelty-free, no animal testing. So the next... So the next favorite I have is actually this little nail clip. I don't know if you guys have seen in the past few videos, I did remove my acrylics, and I did it myself. And I was actually really proud of myself. I had no damage or anything. And you know, with the wedding coming up, and I'm just like over, you know, high maintenance nails. They kept breaking, all of that stuff, taking care of the dogs. Like it's too much for me. And it's really expensive to get your nails filled every 3 weeks, because my biggest pet peeve is when there's like a little bit of I always have to have my nails filled. So I decided that I was going to try and do gel manicures at home on my natural nails. So this is the Red Carpet like Pro Gel Manicure Kit. So you get like the little UV light, like what they use at a salon, but it plugs in. And I think this kit was $75, $80 if I remember, which seems a little bit expensive, but you know, that's like 2 manicures. So it comes in this cute little bag, and you basically have everything you need. It comes with instructions step by step, and I've had a lot of gel manicures, so I kind of already knew what I was doing anyways. But you know, you get everything you need in here, and it even comes with like a little polish. You get all 3, you know, like the dehydrator, the base, and then the gel top coat. And then you actually get a cuticle oil. You get all the little tools in here. So I think it's a really, really good deal. I do love this. I did my nails with it the past like 3 times, and it's lasted a really, really long time. It lasts like 3 weeks or so. And you can actually buy the little colors in like Ulta as well. They have them sold separately, so you can get a bunch of colors, mix and match. And I think the polish itself is like $9.99 or so, and I usually use an Ulta coupon on them, so I have like 4 or 5, I think. I've really been enjoying this like dark color for fall, winter, and the shade I'm wearing is 716 Breakout Roll. It's like a really, really vampy purple color. But yeah, it comes with all of the liquids that you need and everything, and I just think it's such a great deal, and I've actually really been enjoying painting my nails. So if you like giving yourself that kind of like at-home manicure, I definitely recommend investing in this. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to my makeup favorites of the month. So the first thing I want to talk about is this Kevyn Aucoin, the sculpting powder. It's basically just a contour powder, and I have mine in the shade Light, not the medium shade, because I can't use this when I'm self-tanned. Right now, I'm really fair. I'm not self-tanned at all, but they're always sold out on Sephora. But, I mean, this powder, like, it pisses me off how much it costs. It's so expensive for such little product, but it is so smooth, and it's so beautiful and silky, and it just blends so well. I love it so, so much. It's what I've been wearing all month, and it's what I'm wearing right now as well. The way I like to use this is I'll go ahead and bronze my whole face, and then I will use this just to really chisel out my cheekbones. And I like to take it on like a small, I'm trying to find the brush. I like to take it on a small, kind of more defined brush like this to give that kind of nice chiseled look. And I have been using it as my nose contour as well. But this is like the perfect like ashy contour shade. It's so beautiful. I'm so obsessed with it. Like I said, powder is so finely milled. It's so creamy. It blends so super well, but it's ridiculously expensive. So, you know, if you don't need it, don't get it. But if you are looking for a splurge on a contour powder, you need this one. So next I want to talk about an eyeshadow palette that I've been loving, and this is the Huda Beauty New Nude. So this came out last month, and oh my god. This is just like the most beautiful palette I've ever seen. I did my first tutorial with it actually last video that you'll be seeing. So if you haven't checked that out yet, I will go ahead and leave that link down below so you can look at how these shadows performed and everything. I didn't want to do a first impression with it because I just did like a first impression with the Urban Decay Naked Cherry and whatever. So I really just wanted to do like a really pretty tutorial with this, and so I did play with it a lot before I decided to actually do a tutorial, just because I wanted to make sure I actually really did enjoy it and love the way everything blended and the pigment and all of that kind of stuff. And yes, I love how it blends, and I love the pigment. It's so beautiful, it's so sparkly, and I think it's so versatile. You can do such a neutral look. You can have pops of color, but it still be really like classy and neutral, nothing too over the top. And then you do have your punches of glitter, shimmer, all of that kind of stuff. So if you want to do something more elaborate for the holidays or something a little bit more glittery, glitzy, glamour, you have that option. So I just want to quickly swatch a few of these for you because like, oh my god. It's absolutely incredible the way these just, I'm not crazy about the fact that this like tan shade right here is actually a concealer. It's meant to be able to like cut your crease and stuff like that. I don't think that works. It's really sheer. It's kind of just ugh. It's kind of a mess because you're dipping into all the shades, which are obviously powders around it. So then all the fallout from those shadows get into the concealer, and then it gets kind of muddy and all that stuff. So I wish they did like a little plastic cover or something over this cream shade. Or I really wish that was just like another powder because you could use that to set your eyelid or something. I don't know if the concealer is necessary, but I do like the idea of it. I think it was really smart. It just, I don't use it. I mean, these are one swipe. This palette is definitely worth the money to me. I have the Desert Dusk one from Huda Beauty. Not my favorite. It's just not as pigmented, and some of the shades are a little bit chalky and don't blend as well. I have not tried the new Rose Gold Remastered, but this one I definitely think she's really upped the formula. And I mean, this whole concept of it being nude but like pinks and purples and kind of like reddish tones is so cool. So this would not be a favorites video if I did not talk about a highlighter. So my favorite highlighter for the month has actually been a like glow kit, and this is the Ofra Glow Up, all glowed up. And this is basically a kit like this, and you open it, and first of all you have like this massive mirror, which is really helpful for traveling, and then you have 4 highlighters in here. So this big one is the Beverly Hills, and then we have Star Island, Blissful right here, the center one, this pinky tone, and then of course Rodeo Drive. So these are like some of their most popular highlights all in one kit. These are so pigmented and beautiful, and the cool thing about this is they're magnetic, so you can actually pop all of them out like so, and you can purchase other ones, and you have kind of the base kit. And I really like, it's not like a Z palette, it's really sturdy and thick. I've been traveling with this a lot. It's so cool. You have everything that you could possibly need in here. My favorite has actually been Star Island and Rodeo Drive. I will mix these two, this one and this one here, and that's actually what I have on right now. It gives you such a pretty like glam in your face glow. So if you like a subtle highlight, this is not for you. But these are just so cool. And then of course Beverly Hills is a really popular one from them, and you can swirl that one together or you can use the colors separately. This is a great highlight palette. I need to try more stuff from Ofra. I don't really own much from them. I think I have one liquid lipstick from them. So this has really inspired me to go out and purchase some more Ofra products, and I definitely want to play with a lot more of their stuff because these highlighters are just beautiful. They look like that wet, like melted, just stunning highlight. So my last favorite of the month, right? This is my last thing. Wow, we went through this really quickly. Well, that's good because my camera's dying. My last favorite of the month is actually these Fenty Stunna lip paints. I have the shade Unbuttoned and then Uncuffed. These are 2 of the new shades. She's had that red shade out for a really long time. But these, oh my god, these are so beautiful. So pigmented and just like the perfect nude. It is a little bit warmer. It's not as cool toned as I usually go for, but still so beautiful. And then this is a little bit pinkier. I mean, like, look at those two. I used Uncuffed in that Urban Decay Cherry video that I was telling you about. And it goes with like everything. It's just a little bit darker, but these are so beautiful. The formula is a little bit more liquidy than I normally go for, but I've actually really been enjoying it. These apply so easily. You need one swipe. They're so opaque, and the doe foot, I don't know if you can see, but her doe foot applicator is really weird, but somehow makes it so much easier to apply your lip color. I don't know what the like magic or the sorcery is behind it, but these are phenomenal. And the packaging is just so cool. Like, these have been my go-to lips for sure. The colors are so wearable. Like I said, formula lasts so long. It's really comfortable, not drying at all, and you don't get that like what I have right now. It doesn't like come off on the inside of your mouth, which I really appreciate. And if it does, these are really natural colors, so you really can't tell. And these do dry down matte. They are really luxurious packaging. They're glass bottles. I mean, like, Rihanna's so cool. Like, these are amazing. You need them. Alright guys, that's going to conclude my November hits and misses. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe before you go. It really helps my channel out. And yeah, I'm really excited. I have a lot of fun stuff coming up for the remainder of the year, some really cute holiday looks, that kind of stuff. And make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I will put my information here because we do have a fun holiday giveaway coming up. I'm hoping to give the details and explain kind of the rules for entry in an upcoming holiday video. So yeah, make sure that you're on the lookout for all of those details to win some fun free makeup. And as always, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Hey, I was doing just fine before I met you. I drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Hey, it's how